What if the ultimate end to Black Clover isn't a triumphant victory but Asta's death? It's a question a lot of fans are wondering. Will Asta survive the final arc, or will his journey end in tragedy? With the stakes at an all-time high, Lucius threatening the fate of the world and Asta caught in the middle, many are predicting he won't make it out alive. So in this video, I'll explain why I don't believe Asta will die, and why his survival actually makes more sense, even though I understand why fans think it could happen. We'll break down Asta's journey, themes of the story, and how his fate might mirror that of the first Wizard King. First off, I don't think Asta is going to die. And honestly, I think a lot of people might agree with me here. Here's the thing. Black Clover has always been about overcoming impossible odds. Asta's entire character arc revolves around defying fate and proving that even if the world is stacked against you, you can still win. A great example of this is literally how Asta was born without magic in a world where magic defines everything. He should have been nothing. He should have been left behind while everyone else surpassed him. But time and time again, Asta refuses to let his limits stop him, whether it's fighting alongside powerful mages like Yuno Noelle or even Captain Yami, battling impossible entities like Lucifero, or standing up to Lucius Zogratis, who represents the very idea of predetermined fate. And also, let's not forget that Asta is the main protagonist of a shonen series. In most shonen, the hero survives, especially when their story centers on growth, dreams, and legacy. Look at the main characters of the big three, Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo. These guys go through insane struggles, but in the end, they don't die because their victory is tied to them fulfilling their dreams. For Asta, becoming the Wizard King is his ultimate goal. I believe it's far more impactful to see him live and achieve that dream rather than die. Now, to be fair, there are some solid reasons why people think Asta could die. One big reason is the idea that his death would parallel the story of the first Wizard King. If you remember, Vermillion Clover, the first Wizard King, had to sacrifice himself to save the world from Demon Licht, his best friend turned enemy. Fans are wondering if Asta will face a similar fate. What if, in the final battle against Lucius, or another major threat, Asta has to give up his life to save everyone? This would make him a legend, an ultimate Wizard King, remembered forever as the one who saved the world. But here's where my counter comes in. Asta doesn't need to die to leave a lasting legacy. He can still achieve that title, become a symbol of hope, and inspire future generations without sacrificing himself. Living through his struggles and rising to the top despite the odds would make him a far more impactful character. His life, not his death, would be the ultimate proof that you can win no matter the obstacles. But
wait!
There's one possibility that would hit just as hard, if not harder. And that's the idea that Asta might have to kill Yuno, who I do believe is going to die at the end of the series. This would mirror what the first Wizard King went through when he was forced to strike down his best friend, Licht. If Lucius or the final arc somehow twists Yuno into an enemy, whether through possession, mind control, or a noble sacrifice scenario, Asta might have to make that same devastating choice. In a way, Asta killing Yuno would represent a different kind of sacrifice. Even if he doesn't die himself, he would have to live with the weight of taking his closest friend's life. And that could be just as emotionally impactful, if not more, than if he were to die in the battle himself. It would show that even in the greatest victory, not everything comes without a price. Now I'll admit, if Asta did die, it would be symbolic in a powerful way. His entire life has been about sacrificing himself for others, standing on the front lines, and risking everything to protect those around him. If the story ended with Asta's death, it would symbolize the ultimate act of selflessness. He gave up everything, even his dream, to save the people he loved. But in my opinion, it would still feel more satisfying to see Asta living and fulfilling his dream of becoming the Wizard King. His whole story is about never giving up, and that theme would be better honored if he survives the final battle and stands at the top, showing the world that the impossible can be achieved. So, at the end of the day, I don't think Asta will die. His survival makes more sense with the story's themes of beating fate, achieving dreams, and overcoming impossible odds. While it would be emotional to see him sacrifice himself, and I can understand why fans think it might happen, I believe Asta living is the more powerful ending. And who knows? Maybe the twist isn't Asta's death, but Yuno's. If Asta were forced to live with the guilt of killing his closest friend, that might hit even harder emotionally than his own death. But what do you guys think? Will Asta die at the end of Black Clover, or will he live to achieve his dream of becoming the Wizard King? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let me know how you think his story should end. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.